Hi guys, Aurora is in the house. But anyway, today is a very special day. I'm going to be doing a rant video. You're gonna hear me rant about shit. But and today the group that I'm ranting about is MDE 2.0. I am so not happy with this group anymore. Oh, it's just, oh god. Um, First off, I want to say that MDE was a great collab channel in the beginning. They were amazing. They were one of my favorites. A bunch of the people in the group were I like them. I'm a fan of them. Like Jordan Sweeto, I follow his page on Facebook. And, I watched Brian Stars for years. Before all of this shit happened, he used to be a great interviewer for, he did interviews for Black Veil Brides, My Chemical Romance at one point. He did Motionless in White, all these other bands. Mostly the emo gothic scene groups. So yeah, I'm gonna do a rant today. And for this video, I'm going to call this person Starlight. Just so I don't get sued. Anyway, MDE started off as a collab channel for a bunch of scene emo gothic people to make videos, funny little videos, and put themselves out there so people would know who they were. They would go to little concerts or do challenges or do all this other little stuff. And what we didn't know is that everything that they did was being controlled. Every little bit of it. They were basically a family at one point. They all lived with each other at one point. I know personally there was a group of 3 that lived together for a long time. And, recently, a couple of people came out with a video about MDE. But let me tell you about that in a second. I'm going to tell you about how they broke up. They broke up over mutual terms after, doing this MDE thing. They didn't think they could handle it anymore. It was getting stressful. They didn't know what kind of videos to put up. There's a lot of different reasons. But after that, a couple of months later, about 4, I think. Don't quote me on this, but after about 4 months, somewhere in there, 4 to 5 to 6 months later, they all of them get a text message. The whole last group gets a text message. And they are completely fired from whatever job they had. They have no rights. I'm sorry, I just got a phone call. That was weird. I'm sorry. I should probably turn this thing off. Anyway, they all got like a text message saying that they were fired from their job. They weren't allowed to make videos anymore. They weren't allowed to update anything. They weren't allowed to call themselves a part of MDE anymore. They weren't allowed to do any of this, and they weren't getting paid for their job anymore. It was over. They were fired, basically. And, it's sad to think that Starlight, said person, would do what he's been doing. But I'm going to explain that a little more here in just a second, too. When MDE started, y'all probably didn't know this, but they had to sign a contract. Now, let me explain this. A YouTuber, if you're in a collab channel, you get paid a percentage of what videos you put on. You. It has to be with you in it. You get a percentage of how many videos you've put up, how many likes you get, and how many views. Basically. And when they sign this contract states that that percentage that they gets cut by another percentage and given to Starlight. By the end of this video, you're going to know who Starlight is. I'm just saying. Because he's an asshole right now. But, you probably already know who Starlight is. I don't care. I'm going to keep using that name because I don't want to get sued. Anyway, after they signed the contract, the first couple months was going well for them. And then all of a sudden, he started controlling everything they did. By the videos, what they did in the videos, the thumbnails, certain things that he did had to have their thumbnails on it. Like, I know this one particular